Welcome back, everyone. And in this video, we're going to go through and set up the website conversions. Okay, so basically, website conversion is tracking, and this goes along with what we set up in this video up here, set up Facebook tracking. Okay, so if you haven't done that, go back and do that because we need that for this piece right here. Okay, so basically, it's when we go through and this is the landing page and it tracks this person on here. They opt in, and then once they put in their contact information, they hit our thank you page. And so this is it's tracking this conversion. So website conversions, if somebody converted into a lead, that means they saw this page right here. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna walk you through this real quick, is we're gonna take and to get to this page, all you need to do is like just put in like a test lead. So put it like click on that, put in your contact information, and you can just test out the lead, the system, how it goes, and see the leads. You'll see your name come into this lead section right here. Okay. So anyway, do that, and then you're gonna get this URL up here. And if we take a look at this, this one's sites.arsenalmkg.com/2784. And this is the same thing, 2784/thanks. And then it's got this long code. And that basically is, I don't know, that's for programmers and stuff. It's smarter than me. Okay, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up what's called a custom conversion in Facebook. So over here in Facebook, we're gonna go to our ads manager. So just remember, it's like the top right arrow if you're not in there already. And what we're gonna go do is come over here to this little hamburger menu right there. We're gonna click on that. And then under here, frequently used, I have custom conversions on there. But if it doesn't show up already, you're just gonna go over to all tools and measure and report. This is the custom conversions right there. And what we are gonna do is going to create a custom conversion. Okay, so we just click create custom conversion. And it's saying, okay, this is tracking off of your pixel. That was the thing that we set up 2 videos ago. And this is going to say the rule is URL contains, or you could say equals or an event. This one we're going to do contains, okay? And like if this is all like, don't let this get too, to scare you away too much, all right? This is not too difficult. Just copy and paste exactly what I'm doing here. So we're gonna come over here, and you don't take the whole URL, just take everything from the thanks over, okay? Because this number or letter or whatever you want to call that, that's gonna be different for every single lead. And so that's why we're gonna say the URL contains. So if somebody hits this URL on our website, we know that they have become a lead. So now this category, we choose lead. All right, so that's literally all you do. You just copy and paste what's on that thanks page, that top part in there, and you can see that our pixel that we set up is tracking, so that's good. And then now we're gonna hit next, and we're gonna give it a name. So we're gonna say, this was, I think, the Kenowa home lead. Or you could put the address or whatever you might want to do. And then you can add a description if you want, set a conversion value, but I just name it right there. And then we hit create. And so now we see the Kenowa home lead. All right. And so it says no activity yet. We just need to go and refresh this page. So you can hit like this refresh up here. And so now that's going to refire. And so that's going to communicate with Facebook. And if we refresh this page now, it should pop up green here. Okay, so see that? It says active, last received in the last hour. Okay, so we're good to go here, right? So now, this is the first step. So like, I'd almost pause this video right now and go back and do that exact process right there, because that's kind of like the bite-sized piece to starting. Like everything else is kind of like you've already done similar stuff to like what we're about to do. But that is like the first kind of chunk of creating that custom conversion. Okay, so stop the video right now, go do that. Go, pause back and you rewatch those different pieces to make sure you get that done correctly. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, now that you've got that done, is go over here to create ad. And remember, if we come back over here, that we're gonna create a website conversion ad. All right, so we're gonna come over here, and this one, conversion, increase conversions on your website. Okay, so we're gonna click on that. And then, so this is just website conversions, or you can say leads, or you can call it whatever you want, right? So I like, let's just keep it website conversions, because there is another one for like leads specifically. So we'll hit continue. And then right here, this is that custom conversion that we just set up. That is where you choose this right here. Okay, so right here at the top, and we have the Kenawa home lead. Okay, and this is important to do because this is what tracks it, and Facebook will, they're going to go out and find people that are more likely to put in their contact information, fill out that form, and become a lead for you. All right, so if we come down here, everything else is the same. Okay, so like in here, the locations, we exit out the United States. Let me find the address here again. I'm just going to copy and paste that right in there. Click on that, and then we're going to do a 40-mile radius just like we did last time. And then you can see that kind of like the little circle of the bubble there. And then we're not going to touch this, not going to touch this, not going to touch this, any of this. We're just going to leave it all. And then remember the placements. We want to not use recommended. We want to go to edit placements and uncheck Instagram, uncheck audience network. We just want Facebook. Okay. Then coming down, I'm just going quicker because I know we've already been through a lot of this. Okay, so now we're spending, our daily budget is 75% of our daily budget. So if we have $20 total, we did $5 on the other one. This one we are going to do $15. Oh, not $2.15, $15. Okay, so now it's going to say we're going to reach 1,129 people on Facebook per day, and we're going to run that continuously, and everything else we're not going to touch. And then right here we do Kenawa. We could do like the address and then like 40-mile radius. And we're going to click continue. And then remember how we talked about how lots of times it pops up to create new ad. We're going to use it in existing posts because we've already created this post. Okay, so we're going to come down here, connect Facebook page. We're going to choose our Facebook page. So this real estate agent one. And it already has this here because that is our last post. But if it's not there, you're going to choose it from the drop down, but it's already there, so we are good to go. It's set up. Remember this, your ads might be slightly lower because it has too much text. Remember, if you don't remember this from the last video, I don't worry about that because I've never experienced it like not converting well or not having good conversions or reaching fewer people. Like, it still works great. Okay, so I would just ignore that. And all you do is hit place order, and you are done. Okay, and I was obviously not going to do that here because I've already set this ad up. But it's going to, after you hit place order, it's going to say, you want to create a similar ad or do you want to just continue? And just click continue because you are done. Okay, that is it. So you've got you set everything up, guys. Like this is the process for every single home you have listed. Okay, you create the landing page just like we showed you. You create your Facebook page. You set up the Facebook tracking on your landing page and your thank you page. And then you go and you take 25% of the budget and you boost it for engagement to get that social proof, to get those likes, those comments, those shares. And then you take the other 75% of the budget and you do create website conversions. Okay, and you want to do a website conversion for each one of those landing pages. So you have like, the Kenawa leads or the Main Street leads or whatever they're called. And then let it run for a couple days. Okay, don't get too antsy and like, oh, it's not working, and shut it off. Let it run for at least 48 hours, see how it's going, I can almost guarantee you that you will get leads. Okay, like, and I say almost, where that's like 99.9%. If you don't get leads, it's like the biggest fluke in the world. Okay, so that is so like I said, run it for 48 hours. If you're getting good leads, you're getting good engagement, I would just keep running it until you sell that home. And then, like I said, rinse and repeat for each listing. Okay, if you get a new listing, go back up, create a landing page, create the Facebook post just like we taught you, and go through and do the same exact process. Okay, and like if you do this, like even if you had, like I mentioned earlier, we were doing this process for a guy 3 days ago, and he got 27 leads in his first 12 hours. And then another guy a week ago got nearly 50 leads in his first 24 hours. Okay, so if you put that into perspective, if you had even, like, let's say 5 listings, you are going to have way more leads than you could ever want. Like, I mean, you're going to have to go start building out your real estate company, because you're going to need more people to call on all these leads, right? So anyway, that is the model. That is the way to set it up and to get this all going, get this done. And I hope that this all kind of made sense. If this doesn't make sense, like if you're still got questions, go ahead and email us at support@arsenalmkg.com. Ask the questions, because we are here to help you guys, and we don't want you to, like, be lost or kind of stressing out on different things. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on, because I kind of like to do that, I guess, and just go through, make sure you get all these things done, and I guarantee you that you will start seeing leads for your business. Right? So anyway, thanks so much, guys, and I will see you in the next module, kind of talking about seller leads, okay, and how to go through and get more listings and do all that stuff. But this is the exact model to replicate for every single new listing that you get. All right? Thanks so much, guys, and I will see you in the next module.